people over really like chilling, drunk, and smoking hot. If you want to test it, shit, we gonna bust your down, bitch. Call my got the fucking 9. Catch them sleeping, yeah. Passion, put them hoes in line.
This is Love Hurts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future content. 40-year-old Dominique Davis was a firecracker, and there's no doubt about that. She was outgoing, strong-willed, a little misunderstood at times, but most definitely authentically herself. She could be a little hood. She was the type of female that knew a thing or two about street life. And coming from a female, that can rub folks the wrong way. But everyone knew that Dominique had a good heart. She loved people, and people loved her. Although she had a tough exterior, she was a complete jelly bean on the inside. Dominique loved to sing, and oh my gosh, her voice was absolutely beautiful. As gangsta as she was, when she sang, you could truly see and feel how delicate she truly was.
I come a long way.
Where did you go?
By the grace of the Lord, I come a long way. I've been traveling.
All right.
Yes, through the storm and the rain. It was Lord God Almighty.
Yes.
He was holding my hand, and by the grace of the Lord, I come along. I've come a long way.
Dominique was living in Las Vegas, but Memphis was home to her, and she traveled back there often. It was no different during the 2023 Christmas New Year holiday season. Dominique made plans not only to travel to Memphis for the holiday, but to move back home for good. She couldn't wait to spend time with her family and friends, but most of all, she couldn't wait to see her man. She was completely in love. Almost every Facebook post was about my man, my man, my man. Dominique was dating Vito Corleone, a Memphis native, and they planned on moving in together. Sources say the couple had only been dating for a few months, but things moved fast, and by December of 2023, they were hot and heavy. The first few days of Dominique's move back to Memphis were amazing. She was absolutely glowing, and she seemed to be in a positive place in life. Writing on Facebook, "This year was a beautiful blessing to me. I have absolutely nothing to complain about. Looking forward to the new year, blessed and highly favored." Her and her man Vito planned on bringing in the new year at church. In a December 31st, 2023 post, Dominique wrote, "I used to look for the New Year's parties. Not this time though, God been too good. I'm bringing it in at a church house. Start my year with a prayer and a master plan." Bringing the new year in at church with Vito was the plan, but that's absolutely not how the night went. Dominique went live on New Year's Eve, and the turn up was real.
We gonna pray for them that did that and they went there that way. Y'all hear me? We gonna pray for them. We gonna pray for them, y'all. The Bible said, love your enemies, didn't it? Didn't it? Didn't it, Willie? The Bible said, love your enemies. Now, you know that word. You know I ain't lying. The Bible said, love your enemies. And bless those that, you know what I'm saying, mean bad for you. Bless those that, you know what I'm saying, misuse you You know what I'm saying?
Tell your husband I'm gonna put him a big ass.
I love y'all. Y'all gotta love them. Stop giving. Y'all gotta stop giving energy to y'all haters.
She couldn't have been further from the church, mentally or physically, and it was clear to see that both her and Vito were way over the limit.
Give me my phone.
It's my motherfucking phone.
Baby. Hey, stop playing with me on God. You know, laugh. I gotta give GD that credit,
That
child.
nigga like that, boy. You gotta be cool, baby.
We coolin'. Hey, we just coolin' it. We ain't going steady. Hey. Y'all, my cousin. My
Quit playing with me like we ain't going steady, man. Cause
Hey,
your
man,
last,
RIP.
the last
I ain't
nigga.
folks to the world blow GDI, put it in their face for you because you ain't here to represent. My cousin.
My daddy GD, sit down.
My cousin GD.
My daddy GD.
My folks GD.
Baby, stop.
Nick Walls,
We
it's your
good.
birthday, love.
Man, get your phone.
Hey, y'all see shit
Man,
still
Wilder, come pick up.
He dead. He can't come pick me up.
Stop saying
Hey, look,
that.
now you can't tell stop saying that. That's our first.
It was clear as day that tension was brewing between the two. It was just a matter of time before things got completely out of hand. According to Vito's recollection of the night, after they left their friend's home, on the drive back to his house, Dominique became extremely belligerent, yelling, screaming, and attempting to grab the steering wheel while he was driving. He wasn't having it, so he pulled up to her mom's house and began ringing the doorbell and banging on the door, telling her family to come and get her out of his car.
Come get Dominique, y'all. Please come get Dominique. I just not going to
Unfortunately, no one came to the door, so he hopped back in his vehicle and started driving towards his house again. He claims Dominique would not calm down, so he eventually pulled off to the side of the road on an overpass and kicked her out of his car. That was the last time anyone saw Dominique alive. The next day, Dominique's family became extremely worried because they hadn't heard from her, so they reached out to Vito. He explained what happened the night before and informed them that he hadn't seen or heard from her since he kicked her out of his car. Her family immediately filed a missing persons report, and the search for Dominique was on.
I want my daughter. My daughter's dead in the house, and I know she's in there. And I want my daughter. I want my daughter dead or alive. I want my daughter.
That is the desperate plea of a woman who wants to find her missing daughter. Her name is Dominique Davis. She is 40 years old. She was last seen in Memphis 3 days ago.
But take a look. This is what it looked like a little while ago. Several, I would estimate 40 to 50 of her family and friends were here. They passed out missing persons flyers. They were very emotional, as you might imagine. Her mother tells me that she lost another daughter to domestic violence back in 2009. She says, as it relates to this latest incident of another daughter missing, she says she doesn't have a good feeling about it.
She's in there. She's in that house.
Why do you think
that? I feel it in my gut. I had a daughter killed before, and I know I got a daughter killed before, and I feel it in my gut.
Come on, Dominique.
Now, I want to stress, police have not confirmed, they have not confirmed that her daughter is dead or that she's even in this building. Now, just after that interview, police took the mother down to the missing persons division of MPD. Back out live, I mentioned that flyer. Here is that flyer that the family members were handing out. Of course, if you have seen this woman, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. DG.
On January 3rd of 2024, Dominique's family's worst nightmare became a reality when her body was located near an overpass, the same overpass that Vito had dropped her off at. Sources say it appeared that she had been pushed off of the overpass, but her cause of death has not been publicly confirmed. Dominique's family spoke with reporters about how they learned of her death.
Memphis police have confirmed the death of the 40-year-old woman who disappeared the day before New Year's Eve, but her family still has a lot of questions over how Dominique Davis might have been killed.
It's been several days since Dominique Davis was last seen. Now police confirmed she was found near this overpass on Sam Cooper and High Point Terrace. Now Fox 13 spoke to the family and they said they will not rest until they find out how Dominique died. That voice you just heard was Dominique Davis.
No, she wanted to be seen, and she wanted to people know that she had that beautiful voice.
But all Dominique Davis's loved ones are now gripping on to what she leaves behind, her beautiful voice.
They called to say that, to check on the tattoos and everything, because we have matching tattoos. They called to check on the tattoos and things, and after that, a couple hours later, then they called back and confirmed, because they did the fingerprint and everything, that it was indeed her.
Just last week, Outlaw says Dominique moved to Memphis to live with her boyfriend. She says they started a relationship around Thanksgiving.
It's like a bad dream, and I don't wish this on anybody. It's a certain amount of peace coming along right now because we have found her, even though we didn't find her alive. They found her.
Come a long way. Yes, baby, yes.
Dominique's boyfriend Vito has been questioned by police, and his phone, home, and vehicle have been searched. But he was never arrested or charged in the case. And to this day, he emphatically denies doing any harm to her. He has spoke openly a few times about the impact the situation has had on his life.
Yeah, I'm innocent. I've been innocent from when I was trying to tell y'all when I was on the phone. The first time, I talked to the police several times. I helped with the case, but matter of fact, I helped with the case and to finding her. I released. They didn't even have to come with a warrant when they said, can I search your truck? Can I search your building? Can I get your phone? I told her, take everything. We can even go down there and go take a lie detector test. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know if the plot was for me to got that day. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Excuse my French. I apologize for cussing, but I don't know. I've been close to God before. This situation, I've been in the Bible. That Vito name is just for entertainment, rapping and stuff like that. Me, that's not really me. That's not really my image. If you really know me, you know me for loving animals and giving my last to a person. If if you needed something, I always help the people. I always get the last end of the stick. But this right here put a whole dent in my career, my business that I had going on. Behind closed doors, I had my own business and stuff like that, even though I was working for my parents. Now look at me, I'm homeless. So, I really don't know what to say. Like, I lost everything. I can't even drive to go find a job. I can't even, it's certain things that I can't even do no more. Like, my life ain't even normal no more. But the energy everybody put into negative and don't even get the answers to know the truth about the situation. About me saying that I dropped off right here, put her out of my car right here, she walking out the other way. All of this is on camera, me pulling up, going home. When I made it home, I left the door open for her to come in the house when she got out the truck. I'm not no violent person. You putting all these words on my back trying to make me look like something that I'm not. If I was held accountable for that murder, I would have been down there. I would have been got locked up. Then y'all making face. Only thing I got on me is vandalism. I can tell you what I did that for. What I did that for. But I ain't here. Speak the truth.
A lot of people felt like Vito showed no concern for Dominique, and in most of his interviews, he was all about himself, talking about how much he lost and how he feels he's being treated, but not showing much concern over the death of the woman he was supposed to love. He even went so far as to leave inappropriate comments on Facebook posts about Dominique. In one post writing, "May God be with you," with a laughing emoji. Of course that set Dominique's family off, and they hopped in Vito's inbox a few times to let him know it was up whenever they find him. While his behavior is suspicious and definitely bogus, it hasn't led authorities any closer to the truth about Dominique's mysterious death. And as of today, her family still has no answers. My heart truly goes out to Dominique's family, friends, and loved ones. She did not deserve to lose her life in this way. If you are in a domestic abuse relationship, create an out plan and get out now. Once you are out, do not turn back. Turning back can cost you your life. As always, loves, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit the notification bell for future content.